Okay, having set the table on this, I think I have a pretty good idea what happened here. But first, I want to tell you something. There is nothing in this article that demonstrates that Ben Carson did not meet with General Westmoreland. He says he met with General Westmoreland, and he did. There's nothing in the article that says that didn't happen. There is nothing in the article that demonstrates Westmoreland offered him a scholarship. Nothing in this article demonstrates that he was offered a scholarship, meaning to help him. Carson may have assumed it was a scholarship. He's a teenager. He's a kid. He doesn't know West Point works. There are no scholarships because everybody's expenses are paid. That's part of the drill. Getting into West Point is a bit of an honor, but it's also a commitment to the U.S. military. You owe them years of service after you graduate. I have a cousin who attended West Point, ended up being a professor for a time there. And we all in our family were just busting buttons with pride. He was from Illinois. His name is Dan. We were so proud we couldn't see straight. And I was young at the time, but I remember enough about the process and what it required, the nomination, climbing the ladder to prove you were qualified and so forth. But look, let me get sidetracked here. Carson did not lie about meeting Westmoreland. And when you're a young kid and you're talking to Westmoreland and he's talking about, and you're the top-ranking ROTC kid in your town, and you're talking to General William Westmoreland, who's the Army Chief of Staff, and he starts singing the virtues of West Point and informing you and telling you how West Point works, somebody like Ben Carson might have assumed that a scholarship was what was being discussed. I mean, folks, it's not, what are we dealing with here? It's not like he doesn't remember what happened the night of Benghazi. It's not like Ben Carson has lied about any number of things, from the costs of health care premiums. Like Obama just, again, rejected the Keystone Pipeline and told a couple of big whoppers. He said it will not be a factor on gasoline prices, and it won't be a factor on the oil supply or the nation's economy. Both of those are big, fat whoppers. If we want to start talking about whoppers, it's always fascinating how the only people that ever get called on it and accused of it are Republicans. Has the media ever gone through Obama's books and tracked down his assertions? Because, I mean, there are some whoppers. See, the alternative media has done that. The conservative media has tracked down Obama's assertions, many of them. And how about the idea that Obama literally made up boyfriends and girlfriends and so forth, and then combined various people into one fictitious character? And I remember the media praising that as a brilliant literary creation or usage. Anyway, I'm up against it on time. Another break here. We will continue after this. Don't go away.